Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. We are here today in Bacharach, and at the moment we are in Stahleck Castle. Come and join us.
I'll give you a brief overview of Castle Stahleck, or they call it Burg Stahleck. This was constructed around 12th century and was originally commissioned by the Archbishop of Cologne. So its strategic location on a craggy hilltop allowed it to oversee the vital trade routes along the Rhine River. In 1142, the castle's significance grew when the Count Hermann von Stahleck was elevated to Count Palatine of Rhine by King Conrad III. The castle's journey was tumultuous. It endured multiple sieges during the 30 Years' War and suffered significant damage during the Palatine War of Succession in 1689, leaving it in ruins for centuries. But in the early 20th century, efforts to restore the castle began. By 1925, it was rebuilt as a youth hostel, preserving its historical essence while adapting to modern needs. Today, it offers visitors a unique blend of history and hospitality. We are in the car right now and we are driving towards the old town of Bacharach. But look at the gate. It's too narrow. I think only one car could fit in here. And look at these half-timbered houses. I don't know when they were built, but for sure they were built long time ago. So we will find a parking place first. Yeah, and we are lucky to find a spot here. And when you visit places like this, it's difficult to find a parking spot. So yeah, it's our lucky day today. And look at that, the weather is also great. It's not raining, the temperature is not too hot, so it's really nice for walking. Then we visited the St. Peter Church. The main structure of this church was built between 1230 and 1269 as a three-aisled gallery basilica. The site has been used for a church since at least 12th century, and for many years this church was a collegiate church associated with the Andreas Monastery in Cologne. But in the mid-16th century, the town of Bacharach was converted to Protestantism. So now it has been a Protestant church. Over there is the Mark Term. This is one of the most iconic towers in Bacharach. We will visit or take a closer look on that later. This is the outside look of St. Peter's Church. It has undergone several renovations, and that striking red and white, it was a result of the renovation done in 1990s. By the way, this church is a UNESCO World Heritage. And this is the Altes house. It was largely built in 1586. But there is an inscription on the building, Its origin date back in 1392, so it is making one of the oldest standing buildings in the Rhine Valley. And here I saw another old house. So there is another inscription of 1579. So ang tanda-tanda na niya. But I don't know the name of that house. Here is another building. It's Kurpfalzische. Muse. It's difficult to pronounce, but that translates to electoral palatinate mint. Here is the sign that mentions Pfalzgraf Ruprecht I, who was the Elector Palatine who minted the first Bacharach gold florins. You know what, sometimes, or most of the times, the German words are difficult to pronounce. It's always my struggle here in Germany. So bear with me, guys. So let's continue our tour, enjoying the beautiful view of Bacharach. It's already lunchtime and of course, gutom na kami. So we decided to eat in this place. So we ordered the typical German food, sausages with the salad on the side, and of course the patatas. My husband ordered schnitzel, I don't know how it should be pronounced. By the way, the name of the building is Posthof, or a post office yard. So this building was originally built in 16th century, but as a history that it became a post office, it began in 1724 and served as a post office for Bacharach until 1987. But today it is now a hotel and restaurant. And then, of course, after the meal is a dessert. I ordered a pistachien or a pistachio ice cream. That is my favorite. Our next stop is the Werner Chapel, or the Werner Chapel. It is the majestic Gothic church ruin that sits on the hillside above the St. Peter's Church and below the Stahleck Castle, or the Burg Stahleck, which andun tayo kanina. Medyo nakakahingal yung pag-akyat pataas, ha. Ang daming steps at saka ang tarik. Hala, sige. I cannot do that. Here I show you the poster term, or the Watchtower. So we are now in Werner Chapel. It was built to honor a 16-year-old boy named Werner, whose body was found near the Bacharach in 1287. His death was falsely blamed on the Jewish community, a common and unfounded accusation known as a blood libel. This accusation led to violent riots and pogroms against the Jews in the region. Despite the baseless accusations, Werner was venerated as a saint by the local people. It became a significant pilgrimage destination, and the donations from pilgrims helped fund the construction of the elaborate Gothic structure. Again, you will see the Watchtower. This was originally built as a defense tower in the northern wall of Bacharach city. So we are heading towards the marked term. Let's take a closer look of the tower. By the way, this was built in early 14th century. I'm not sure if I already mentioned this earlier, but yeah, built in 14th century. Ganun na siya katanda, guys.
Jetzt rechts abbiegen und danach wieder rechts abbiegen.
So that concludes our visit in Bacharach. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed watching, and let us know your thoughts in the comment section. I wish you a nice day and bye bye.